Live from Painesville High School, this is BNC-TV, your Bulldog news station.
Good morning, Painesville. I'm Maggie Gilmore.
And I'm Chelsea Jansen, and this is BNC-TV. Welcome to our November 6th Election 2012 broadcast.
We hope you enjoyed our last show. Please email your comments and story suggestions to bnctvnews@gmail.com. Your input is greatly appreciated.
As you are all aware, today is Election Day 2012, and we now go to Mr. Hewitt, our superintendent, for some information on today's important Painesville Area School District Levy referendum vote.
We've had the current levy for the last 10 years. The current operating levy that the voters approved was for $415.60. That particular levy generates approximately $614,000. The reason we're asking for a new referendum that will go to the voters in November is because the current operating levy that we have expires at the end of the school year. The new operating levy will allow us to maintain our current programs that we offer students. There really won't be a whole lot of money left over after we do that. It's truly an investment in our students' future and in our community's future. If the new referendum were not to pass, if the public were not to approve this referendum, the district would end up cutting about $600,000. That $600,000 is made up of what we lose from our current referendum, plus the deficit spending, the $135,000 that we're projecting. That comes to close to $600,000. Because we're a people business, 80% of our current budget is really in wages and in benefits, which means that it would be very difficult, if not impossible, to make these cuts without going into personnel. When you go into personnel, you lose either programming, class sizes go up, or you lose electives, none of which are good for our students. For a person that owns a $150,000 house, they would pay approximately $97 a year in additional taxes. This would be $1.87 a week or 27 cents per day.
Thank you, Mr. Hewitt. A group of high school students attended the 48th Annual Nobel Conference at Gustavus College on Wednesday, October 3rd. This year's topic was Our Global Ocean. Today, we know less about our own oceans than we do about the surfaces of our planets hundreds of millions of miles away. The conference gathered some of the top researchers in biogeochemistry, oceanography, deep sea biology, genetics, and coral ecology to speak about their research and our roles regarding the ocean.
The topic I'll be talking about today, I'm extremely passionate about. That is understanding the ocean's role in the global carbon cycle and how the burning of fossil fuels and human activities are impacting our oceans and our marine ecosystems. If there's one take-home message that I'd like to leave with you, I'll give that right at the beginning. It's a similar message that we got yesterday from some of the talks. Basically, that is that regardless of who you are, where you live, all humans on the earth are having a profound impact on the global ocean and the creatures that live there. And we need to recognize that and acknowledge that.
Okay, I'm with Rachel McLeod, and we're at the Nobel Conference. Rachel, what are your impressions so far of the day?
Well, so far we've only seen one speaker, but he was really well spoken. He didn't stutter like some of the speakers last year, and he made it really interesting and put it in terms that we could understand, which really helped a high school student that's coming to the Nobel Conference, so I really enjoyed it.
Would you recommend this for other students?
Definitely.
Painesville area middle school students and staff participated in the Community Rake Day on Wednesday, October 17th. This is a day for the students of the middle school to provide the elderly of our community assistance with their fall yard work. The Rose Center is responsible for the sign up for the properties to be raked, and the middle school students and staff provide the work. This year, despite the threat of the bad weather, students had a successful rake day. As a total group, they were able to rake 32 private properties, as well as do some cleanup around both school building complexes. When everyone works together, it is amazing what can be accomplished. They had 223 people that put a total of 665.5 work hours that day. This is equivalent of over 16 40-hour work weeks. The community members have expressed their gratitude for their work that the students and staff have done on this day. This is a project that brings several generations of people together in a cooperative effort.
On October 18th and 19th, 18 students participated in the Community Education Grades 4 through 6 volleyball camp. The camp was put on by the high school volleyball team and coaching staff.
The 6th grade party was held on Friday, October 12th. Students had a great time playing relay games, eating lots of food, and of course, doing the chicken dance.
There are some new faces in the elementary school this school year. Sophie Strand recently sat down with each of the new teachers.
Hi, I'm Sophie Strand reporting for BNC News with Miss Donnay. What grade or subject did you teach at the elementary school?
I currently teach 5th grade.
Did you teach in a different school district prior to Painesville?
I taught in a Catholic school for 3 years prior to coming to Painesville, and I taught 5th grade there as well.
What is your favorite thing about teaching elementary students, or a favorite lesson you teach?
I absolutely love to teach math. It is my favorite subject to teach. I want math to be exciting for all students and to make everybody feel successful about math.
Grothe. What grade or subject do you teach at the elementary school?
I teach Title I students, which means I get to teach kindergarten through 5th grade.
Did you teach in a different school district prior to Painesville?
Yes, I taught in the Renville County West School District for 3 years before I came to the Painesville School District.
What is your favorite thing about teaching elementary students, or a favorite lesson you teach?
I enjoy teaching with elementary students because they seem excited about all the new things that they get to learn every day. They're excited to come to school, so that's fun to see.
Mr. Sawatzky, what grade or subject did you teach at the elementary school?
I teach 3rd grade.
Did you teach in a different school district prior to Painesville?
Yep, I taught at 2 schools actually in Madison, South Dakota. Both I taught 3rd grade there too.
What is your favorite thing about teaching elementary students, or a favorite lesson you teach?
My favorite thing about teaching is just seeing the kids progress. From the beginning of the year they come in as kids, and then by the end they seem to grow up so much, and they seem like young adults even though they're only 9 years old, and I get a kick out of that.
I'm Sophie Strand reporting for BNC News.
Thanks, Sophie. We now go to John Desum for this episode's game review.
This week on the BNC's game review, I'm going to show you the newest game on the Wii called Xenoblade Chronicles. In this game, it's about a war against man against machine. Many years ago, one boy who was sitting in Colony 9 may have a chance to change the future to help his best friend and ally. Also, a special sword filled with amazing powers that will help end all the mechons. It was the Monardo. With his true abilities, one can sense the danger of others and himself in the future. So it's up to a boy named Shulk, Ryan, Sharla, Dunban, Mila, and Riki to end the leader of the Mechon and save the human race by mastering the true power of the Monardo to save the future. To play this game, you need to have the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, or you have the classic controller for the Wii. This game is out alright. So that's it for the review of Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. Rated for teen.
Thanks, John. That's all the time we have for this episode at BNC-TV. Remember that you can view this episode and all our past episodes, as well as many other district videos, on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Painesville Studios.
For those of you who are eligible to vote, the polls close at 8 p.m. tonight. Don't forget to do your civic duty. Get informed and vote.
I'm Maggie Gilmore.
And I'm Chelsea Jansen. From all of us at BNC-TV, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.